fiduciary advisors, it's without question that we always want to do what's in the best interest of our clients, but many times we do encounter ethical dilemmas. Here's an ethical dilemma. You have a client that has an investable net worth of $5 million. $3 million of it is in a concentrated stock. It is in the client's best interest to diversify, but he or she has an emotional attachment to that equity position. What do you do? What's the ethical dilemma? Well, there are some solutions. We are here at the conference where we're talking about wealth management. When you work with a client in a financial planning relationship and address wealth management issues, it helps the clients identify, clarify, and quantify their goals. As such, he or she is more motivated to take action and implement the advice. So elder financial abuse is an epidemic. The reason why it's an epidemic is so much of what happens goes unreported. In fact, believe it or not, an overwhelming majority of perpetrators are actually people that the victims know. It's not strangers. So with that in mind, there are steps that we can do to detect and prevent elder financial abuse. So one is when we are meeting with a client, we can ask him or her, if in the event I don't hear from you for say 10 to 14 days, is there a third person that I can contact? Again, this third person does not have control over your accounts. It is only a name, telephone number, email address, contact information, if you will, to say, hey, I haven't heard from Bob or Sue. Is he or she okay? So that's the first thing that we can do. The second thing we can do is I always encourage my retired clients to invite another family member to a conversation. You may say, well, you know what, their kids aren't receptive to it. That very well could be true. But there are situations when you are working with the retiree or senior, if you will, when the adult children do want to become involved. In this situation, you can ask the client. Remember, you need the client's permission if he or she would like to have duplicate statements to be sent to their adult children. Again, the adult children do not have trading capabilities, but it's an extra set of eyes and ears. And this makes good business practice because you are building generation. You also are being proactive in that you don't have to justify, what are you doing with my parents' accounts? So I would say those are two steps that we can all take to be proactive. So when I work with clients, first and foremost, every client I work with in a financial planning relationship. So we spend a lot of time discussing risk. Now, I don't mean it in a boring way, but there's inflation risk, there's market risk, there's longevity risk. So we spent a lot of 2016 and 2017 rebalancing portfolios. That's not to say that we like this risk, but I set expectations. I can think of no better way to be a fiduciary than to work with your clients in a comprehensive manner. Here's what I mean. Financial planning and wealth management really helps us understand our client. It's not enough to know our client, we need to understand our client. And financial planning allows us to uncover their assets, liabilities, income expenses, and truly understand their goals, risk tolerance, tax bracket, and any cash flow constraints they have. So it's very important that advisors and wealth managers understand the value they bring to their clients.